everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Electric Bunny, or Bunny for short. For my video today, I've been wanting to make like an angel themed doll for the longest time, and also a devil themed doll, so I kind of wanted to make like a little combo of angel and devil dolls together. She was supposed to be for Valentine's Day, but that did not happen. I had some things come up and a lot of stuff happened with my computer that's annoying, but hopefully I have things fixed, and also just haven't had a lot of time like I want. I'm trying to do better this year, and I feel like I'm off to not such a great start, but we're going to make it better. We're going to do better this year. That's the goal. So I made an angel themed doll, and I hope you guys enjoy her. And then later on sometime this year, we will have the devil doll that goes with her. So yeah, hope you guys are excited for that, and let's go ahead and start the doll. First, let's go ahead and start working on the outfit for the doll. So the pattern I'm using is from Etsy. I will leave the link down below for you guys. The top is going to be a corset, so we're going to sew all these pieces together twice. And by twice, we're going to have to do two top parts, and we're going to sew these right sides together on the top of the corset piece. And after we sew the top, we are going to hem up the bottom of the corset and add ribbon to the bottom and the top. And after we add the ribbon to the top and bottom, I am gluing on this rhinestone trim stuff on the bottom of the top to make it cute and shiny, and adding a little bow. And also for the closure, I added ribbon that had like loops on the back, so that way it could look like a corset. And I added some ribbon to the top for straps. And now for the wings. So the wings will not attach to the doll in any way, shape, or form. So to solve my problem, I decided to sandwich the ribbon between the wing. So we're going to add some super glue to one side of the wing, sandwich the ribbon in between the wing here onto the strap, and then voila, we have wings for the top. And so it looks like she has wings without it being on the doll. And now for the skirt. So we're going to sew the side panels to the front panel, right sides together, and after that the back panels to the side panels, right sides together, and then sew the darts. After we sew the darts, we're going to use an iron to press down the seams, and I'm going to use a little bit of E6000 glue to glue the corners here of the little triangles on the front of the skirt, and then hem it, and then add some ribbon to the bottom of the skirt. Once we're done with that, we'll add the waistband to the top, and then add some cute little ribbons or bows like we did on the top to the skirt as well. That way they match. And so she has little arm cuffs. We're going to sew the lace to the rectangles and hem up and add some elastic, and we got cuffs. And for her stocking, I'm going to sew this mesh to her leg to make some cute little thigh-high stockings, and here's how they look. And after that, I made her a choker out of lace, gathered lace, and then we're gonna glue some of that same rhinestone trim to the lace and add some ribbon to tie around her neck. And now for the shoes. So I did have a clip showing me painting the shoes, but they're just white printed resin with an iridescent sheen to it. I don't know where that clip went, but we're going to super glue some really cute things to her shoes. So we're just going to add some little roses and glue on some rhinestones to the top part of the shoe. That way they're not so plain. I want them to be very sparkly, so that's what we're going to do. All the rhinestones. But yeah, I don't know where my clip went of painting the shoes, because I know it exists. I lost a couple different clips, but dang it, I've been having problems with my computer. As always, something is going wrong. I think technology just hates me, guys. I really do. If you watch my streams, something always happens. And it's very stressful. I try so hard and technology just tells me no. But after we add the rhinestones to the top, we're also going to use that rhinestone trim that I have for the outfit. Also, we're going to glue them onto the bottom of the shoe on the front of the front bottom of the shoe. Words. They're not real. And to the back of the heel as well. And now for the nails. So it's maybe really hard to see, but as you can see, they're kind of look like her nails are long. So I had to add this myself. Eventually, my partner will be modeling me hands with longer nails. But for now, I did this myself. I found this tutorial that Color did a long time ago, and I used that. So I follow her instructions, and here we go. So I used some tape wrapped around the finger, add a little bit of UV nail gel to the tip, and then we're going to cure it with a UV light and take off the nail that's on the tape. It's so tiny, guys. It was like crazy tiny. And add some UV nail gel to the doll finger, and then we're going to carefully place the nail onto the fingertip and then cure it again with the UV light, and then she will have nice, pretty, long nails. It was definitely very tedious to do. Also, really, for me, personally, just hard to see since it's like the doll is like light colors, and the nail gel is clear, the tape is clear, and it's at a tiny scale. I was struggling hard to see for a bit. I know I have magnifying glass like a headset thingy. I probably should wear to do that. And then off camera, I painted the nails with pink and added a little bit of glitter. So now let's go ahead and decorate the hands. I am adding some rhinestones and some little rose things like I did for the shoes onto the hands, just to make them a little more decorative. And now we're going to work on the Rushton doll for my doll. So I'm really fascinated with these Russian dolls that I've seen online. There's a particular artist I really like on Instagram that makes them herself. I will leave the link down below for you guys so you could go give her a follow, because her artwork is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So my partner modeled me a cute little face that is kind of like a bear. And we're just gonna give it a face paint. We're going to give it a face up like how we would any other doll. So I use a little bit of acrylic paint to go ahead and paint on the irises, and then like if I were to do a Monster High doll, same exact process with drawing on the eyes, using MSE, pastels, all that good stuff. There's a long pause. Remember to cut that out. And then to kind of clean up the purple for the irises, I'm using a little bit of white just to clean up the line a little bit there. Because I did kind of go, my circles were quite wonky and I didn't want them wonky. But that is how the face looks so far. And now back on to adding the layers to make the actual face. Like if you were to make a Monster High doll. So I'm just using watercolor pencils, MSE, Mr. Super Clear UV Flat Cut as a sealant, pastels for blushing, the works. And of course, this is during a live stream, so my partner did find a way to where it should have recorded without, and then saving it to my computer without having the chat and myself on live. But something did weird with OBS, did something really weird, which is a program I use for streaming and stuff. So for now, you guys get to see my chat as well and all that good stuff. But also, if you would like to come out and watch this live, I do stream Monday through Saturday, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, I do take a few days out of my week to stream working on doll projects, so it's not always just gaming. But yeah, if you would like to come out, make sure to follow me on Twitch, and you could come watch this live and see it live and raw, and watch me struggle sometimes, because sometimes I do struggle, especially with sewing. Something always goes wrong. But that's okay. My chat likes to pick on me, and that's perfectly fine. But yeah, definitely should come out and hang out. It's a fun. We have a lot of fun. So now for the fun part for the Russian doll, which is the part I was really excited about. So Russian dolls are usually like plushy dolls with like a plasticky face. So instead of sewing a plush, I found these little plush bears on Amazon. So we're just going to cut the face off. Perfectly normal for a customizer. Yeah, so we're just going to cut the face off, remove some fluff, and then we're going to sew. I off camera kind of sewed up the hole a little bit just to kind of bring it in a little more because it was quite huge. And then we're gonna hot glue the face onto the bear, and then we'll have a Russian doll, which I think is really cool. I think they're really cute in a like creepy way. So here we go, and that's how it looks so far. And then I added this cute little ribbon that I had that's like, or lace that's like a bow onto the front, and then I'm going to glue on this trim that I have to the neck of the bear to kind of give it like a little collar, just to dress it up, make it a little more cutesy. And then I'm going to add a bow to the top of the head using some hot glue. And then to cover the thread that I used to, you know, tie my bow down to make it look more bow shaped, I am going to hot glue a little rose in the middle. And then so she matches the doll, I'm also going to fold these wings and glue them, fold them in half, and then glue them to the back of the Russian doll. That way she matches. I'm going to glue those on to the back of the doll using the hot glue. Hot glue was my best friend making the Russian doll. I am super excited to make more of these. I am going to be making a demon one, or I guess a devil. So I hope you guys are excited about that. I printed a doll in red. She is beautiful. You'll see her later on because I kind of showed the faces on stream. So yeah. So we'll have an angel and a devil, which later I will make the devil. I'm working on her now. And also the giveaway dolls are still coming, I promise. I just, this year, like, I've had good intentions and stuff just keeps going wrong. Hopefully everything works itself out. And then in the middle of the little lace there, I added a heart rhinestone, and she is done. Now let's move on to the hairstyling. So I know I had clips, once again, I don't know where they went, of me making the wig, but I got this hair from Shimmer Locks. I'll leave the link down below, and the color, because I don't remember the color right now. I want to say seashell, but I don't remember. But I know I had the video of me making the wig, but where it went, I have no clue. So I braided the front parts of the hair. We're gonna make like a little half updo. And I did attempt to curl her hair, but it did not stay. So, unfortunately. And then I used some thread to kind of tie in the braids onto the hair so they would stay in place. And now I'm using some more hot glue, my favorite. We're going to add her a little rose crown. Because, like, I know she's an angel and I wanted to give her a halo, but I couldn't figure out a good kind of halo to make and what I wanted to make. But I saw some people make these, like, really pretty rose halos, like, on Pinterest. So I thought that would be really pretty. Also, she was supposed to be done for Valentine's Day, which is also why I wanted to have roses. Because, you know, Valentine's Day, roses, blah, blah. But it is what it is. And she's finally done now. So that's all that matters, right, guys? So we're going to make her the rose crown. And then once we get all of our roses on, I have this gold leaf ribbon that we're going to, I cut a bunch of the little leaves off, and we're just going to glue them in and stick them in between the roses. That way it looks like she has gold, like the gold leaves on the roses. So I thought that'd be pretty. Also, just to make it a little more interesting, because I didn't know what else to add to it, but I thought gold leaves would be cute. Lots of hot glue making this stuff for this doll. But I'm really happy with how she turned out. I think she turned out really good. Also, she kind of has like, I think with like the roses and how her hair is, she's kind of giving me Sleeping Beauty vibes, even though it's not what I was going for, but it's kind of, I had a friend kind of point that out to me. So I'm really digging it though. I really like the hair. I think the blonde was a really pretty color. But yeah, I think it's called Seashell. I know it's by Shimmer, so I'll leave the link down for you guys below in the description. I highly recommend her hair. I love using her hair. Also, she has really pretty color selection. I love ordering from there. And now we're going to work on the face. And once again, this is still from that live stream. So bear with me, guys. So using a brown pastel and my little tiny Q-tips, we're going to blush on her eyebrows because I like to use the pastel first. That way it's kind of easier to remove, or not kind of, I mean it is easier to remove and to shape them. I feel like the pencil really kind of like stains onto the doll a little more and it's hard to remove. So I feel like the pastel is a little easier to start with and easier to shape. And then after that, I'm using a light blue pencil to color around her eye because I wanted to give her a really pretty light blue eyeshadow. And we're just going to do that all around the eye and kind of creating a wing with it as well. Hopefully the chat isn't too distracting in the corner there for you guys. And then after that, I'm using medium shade brown pencil to kind of fill in the brows a little bit, just to darken them, make it the edges a little sharper, give a little more definition. I think out of all my recent face ups, I think she's probably my favorite so far. I'm really proud of her eyelashes because I struggle so hard to make them so thin and I think I've nailed it on this one. And so for her waterline, I am using like a peachy pink color to fill that in. And then using a darker blue to kind of color into the crease there. And to give the eyes more definition. And then to kind of blend out the light blue pencil that's around the eye, I use a light blue pastel to blend around the eye just to make the edges a little softer. That way it's not such a like blunt line. And then because she has a cute little pouty face, which I absolutely love, my partner modeled that for me, and it's, oh my god, I love the pouty face so much. I want to do more pouty faces now. But to fill in the crease of between the lips, I used a watercolor pencil and a paintbrush and some water and pulled the pigment off the pencil and just kind of paint that in between the two lips, and using a light pink pencil to fill in her lips as well. But yes, I think the pouty face is probably my favorite face mold. It's not mold, face sculpt that my partner has done. I don't know, something about it, I really love it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like it or not. I absolutely adore it. And here's the demon face that we'll be working on soon. She briefly got some camera time. And using a pink pastel, I'm going to add some blush to the face. So the cheeks, the nose, and the top, or like the middle-ish of the forehead between the brows. That's where I like to add my blush. Try and keep it light and delicate, soft. I don't want it too harsh. And using a dark brown pencil, I am creating the wings, the eyeliner wing on the eyes from the inner corner to the outer corner. Oh my goodness, guys, I can't talk. I'm sorry. Also, after putting her all together, she's really giving me like Sabrina Carpenter vibes, which I absolutely love. I love it so much. Also, I kind of wanted to give her like a sad expression. I don't know. I thought it looked cute. And adding some darker blue pastels, I'm adding that to the crease and to the outer corner of the eyes and underneath on the bottom eyelid with a dark blue pastel. And then with black, I'm carefully shading the outer corners of the eyes. Try not to go too much. So I want like a lot of black, just a little black, just to get a bit of shadows on the outer corner there. And for the lower lid and inner corner of the eye, I am using white metallic on the bottom just to kind of give her eyes a little more sheen. And now using some black acrylic paint to go over the wing liner just to make it a little darker. And give it more of a cleaner look. Oh, sorry. I was grabbing something because I wanted to mention something. Also now it's time to paint the eyelashes, which I used a dark brown color to do the lashes, and also for my acrylic paints to thin them out to get them to like come out so smoothly. I've been using this Liquitex Flow Aid, and I mix a tiny bit in my acrylic paint, and it gives me like a really nice smooth lines, which I really like. So if you guys want to try that out, let me know how it works for you guys, because I try to remember to share things with you guys and sometimes I forget. But yeah, that's what I've been using to do the eyeliners and the little hair details on the eyebrows and the lashes. I mix a little bit in with my acrylic paint. I'll also leave a link down for you guys I think I got it off Amazon, or you can probably find it at any craft store as well. Whatever craft stores do exist, since Joann's is closing. Rest in peace. I'm really sad about that, guys. Like, and then adding a tiny amount of super glue, which is always scary when you're working on a doll face. I feel like, because if you mess up, oh no. I'm adding some rhinestones around her eyes. But wait, that's not the only scary thing I did to this doll's face. So because she has like a sad expression, I decided to give her tears. So using a little bit of my UV nail gel, I am building up some tears on her eyes and curing it with the light. I was hoping so. I was like, oh, please don't mess up. Please don't mess up. So I do not want to have to like, clean everything off and redo her face. But yeah, I gave her some cute little tears. I thought they turned out really nice. And for her eyes, I used a teal color for the iris, and then I added a little heart glitter and a black rhinestone for the pupil, and we used a little UV resin, and then the eye is all done. And let's go ahead and show the finished doll. Alright everybody, thank you so much for checking out my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about my angel doll, and if you're excited for the devil doll that's going to be out later this year, hopefully soon. Also, the next video will be out at the end of the month. I am making a birthday gift for a fellow VTuber friend who I absolutely adore. Her name is Raya Rainbow. You should go follow her on Twitch. I am making a doll based off her VTuber, so I'm really excited for that, and it's gonna be for her birthday. So yeah, make sure you guys check that out at the end of the month, and that will be up. And also I stream Monday through Saturday 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Twitch, so make sure you guys come over there and hang out with me. I do live streams of hand cams while working on projects, and of course play games. And a lot of times it gets very chaotic. But yeah, so make sure you come hang out with us on Twitch. I am almost to 400 there followers, so yeah, if you want to help me get to 400, that'd be really awesome. Alright guys, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Mwah. Have a good weekend. Bye.